Hi everybody, and welcome back. If you like Reddit, please subscribe to my channel and like. There is the most crazy cheating story in the end. Watch till the end.
Is there something to be worried about? Found text from wife. 28 and I, 29, were married in the fall. We have been together now for years. For me, it's all been very good. To this point, we had some ups and downs, but I really love her and we want to start a family soon and buy a house. When we started dating, it was the cleanest of beginnings. She had a fob she was seeing and I wanted to be exclusive. She actually said no to me asking to be exclusive. It caused me to back away, but after a while we started dating again and she asked to be exclusive. Later on, I found out her fob was redeployed away, and it was only then when she sort of decided to be serious with me. It seemed like she chose having fun with him was more important than dating me. At the end of this, I just decided to let it go, even though it bothered me slightly. She was indecisive, but she was understanding about it all and didn't regret how it started. From my perspective, it also was her fault because to my knowledge she was always honest about it, and I chose to be with her knowing the situation that happened. She only became exclusive when she knew she would be. The only reason I'm giving this background is because this past weekend my wife was coming back from a business trip and using her iPad to play music, and I noticed she was texting this same. She had told me they do keep in contact occasionally and I was fine with it. My curiosity got the best of me and I read through their messages. Most of it was innocent, like wishing happy birthday. Random texts that nobody replied to. But one exchange made me first of all felt betrayed and just sort of numb. A couple weeks after we got married, he congratulated her. She accepted. But he says, "So now you're off the market." To bed, because I did imagine we would get one more chance together. She responded, "After all these years you still think about that?" He goes, "Yaft, I miss it." She goes, "I miss it too. But I'm married." He goes, "What do you miss most?" She changes the subject. I get she mostly shut it down. But what a punch to the stomach in a way. I feel like she didn't need to extend the conversation like that. I know she didn't expect me to read it, but still, it just seems like such a lose-lose for me. It's not enough to admit reading her texts over, but it does sting. It brings back the memories from when we first dated and had trouble getting past him. It seems like she still hasn't. There's stuff her roommate told me early on about them also that makes it all worse, but isn't that relevant? But she does know I know. Would it be worth bringing up with her that I saw this? All there is no real win here, and I should move on, but keep an eye out. Busted my cheating girlfriend by contacting her ex. My 22F ex-girlfriend, 24F, had been more distant from me the past week and just acting off. We ended up talking about things, or so I thought, and mentioned I didn't like her talking to her ex, 30F. Well, the day after I told her I don't like her talking with her ex, and we had conversations about a few more things, she went over to her ex. Because she was worried about her. I had noticed in the Snapchat that it was a different clock behind her. And I asked her where she was at and she said her ex's. And I was pissed off, so I told her to have fun and did snap her for the rest of the day. About halfway through the day, she texted me telling me that she's just not feeling like herself and that she's sorry and she loves me and all this crap. And I told her, like, we'll talk about it later in person, like, I have a good night, I just need some space. Then at the end of the night she called me, getting into her, saying that she is not in a good headspace. And I asked her what's going on. She wouldn't tell me because I was with a friend and didn't want to come bug me while I was with my friend. I said, "Well, can you at least promise me that you'll be safe?" And she said, "I can promise that. I don't know if you'll be safe." So that made me worry about her safety. She does have a history of self-harm and see. So I contacted her ex on Facebook, who should be hanging out with all day, to have her check up on my girlfriend. Her ex and I ended up talking on the phone together. And it turns out that my girlfriend was coming onto her all day trying to kiss her and have sex. The ex had no idea who I was and was told by my girlfriend that I was just her fuck buddy. Turns out that my girlfriend had lied about a lot more. And she had been cheating on me the entire time of our relationship. My girlfriend was the one to ask me out to be her girlfriend, and yet she lied to friends and family about who I was, and that I was just someone to have sex with. So this relationship is over officially. I will not be going back. My ex-girlfriend now is trying to get me back, saying, oh, her ex is just so manipulative and that she's just trying to hurt our relationship. And I asked her why would she want to lie to me. And she said, well, to hurt me of course. And then I asked her, why are you hanging out all day with someone who just wants to hurt you? She had nothing to say to that. I'm going to be the bigger person and stop talking to her. She knows things are over now. I get to be a strong as independent woman. How do I know when has lost interest in me? Has constantly caught up at work because has a manager and runs his own little store. But has told me about co-workers that left me worried about him staying after closing hours to hang out with them, making me wait longer for him to come home. He got defensive, saying that just co-workers and it's not a big deal, but never reassured me to be secure about my place and confidence to trust him. It started multiple arguments. I just went through his phone and has got this co-worker he mentions a lot, and in their messages just said,
You want to continue? Click on this video. You want to continue? Click on this video.